This is the Atlantic Soccer Media Group, bringing you UPSL soccer coverage.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful suburbs of Augusta, Georgia, here in Evans, Georgia, as we prepare for the Southeast Regional Finals here in the National UPSL Premier Division Tournament. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this broadcast. My name is Larry Weaver, alongside my colleague, as always, Andre Bomar. And Andre, we have an amazing matchup here, something that we haven't seen in quite some time here in the UPSL in the Premier Division. Two teams that are new to the national playoffs.
Yeah, and this is going to be interesting because, you know, being the first season for both of them, they've had a different pathway to this game, whereas Beaman really dominated the regular season. Lakeland had a slower start to the season, but they've really come on strong here of late, and they are basically going to be the dark horse here, and you know, the Cinderella team. So it'll be interesting. It's a great contrast of styles, and so we'll be able to check and see how this game will come out and who will advance to the Final Four.
And let's take a look at those two teams. When we talk about the away team, that being Lakeland United FC, coming out of the Southeast Conference in the Florida West Division out of Lakeland, Florida. They had a regular season of 4-2-4. They had only 21 goals scored and 19 goals allowed, only a 2-goal differential. They went into the playoffs for Florida in the number 5 seed in the last spot. The first round, they were able to eliminate the Florida Tropics, a team that we know quite well, Andre. They were able to defeat them 2-1. They were the 4th seed coming into the tournament. Then they were able to beat the number 1 seed in AZ International in a 2-0 win, and then also able in the finals to beat the 3rd seed St. Petersburg Aztecs in a 4-3 PK shootout that got them into the national tournament. And then in the last match, in the round of 16, they were able to beat CFL Goza Spurs again in a PK shootout. And Coach Salgado has got these guys believing in themselves that they can, no matter what happened in the regular season, that they can make it all the way to the Final Four in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, so it's really down to the business end of the playoffs right now. Like we said before, on paper, it seems like Beeman would be the heavy favorites today. But as you mentioned, Lakeland has come on lately, and in the playoffs are generally a second season, and that's when you see the performance sometimes can change, and the results can also be a surprise, like they have been for Lakeland.
Yeah, and like you said, this is Lakeland United's only their second season in the UPSL. They started in the fall of 2021, and they even have a Division I team that's in the finals in the Florida Division I division. So they are on all cylinders firing for Lakeland United. Now let's talk about Beeman United, this being their first season in the UPSL, coming out of the Mid-South Conference in the Kentucky-Tennessee division, the division formerly known as the Expedition Division. They had a regular season of 8-1-1. They scored a whopping 53 goals, only allowing 8, and a monstrous plus 45 goal differential. In the playoffs, they were in the second round. They beat Deportivo Jalisco 5-0. In the finals, they were able to beat the only team to beat them in the regular season, Iturbi. They beat them in a 1-0 victory. And then in the national playoffs, they were able to take down the Indy Gladiators 3-2. And Georgia FC, the match that was just recent, they were able to walk away with a 6-3 victory in that matchup.
Yeah, that was an interesting matchup. Of course, the Georgia division is the one we primarily cover at ASMG. And Georgia FC had looked like, favorites to advance. They led that match 3-0, and then, were drawn back to 3-3, and then in extra time, Beeman scored 3 extra goals to make it the final 6-3. So, it just shows at this level, there's a lot of quality, and you can't really take it easy because, you can be punished pretty badly.
And Lakeland United is going to start this match in primarily a 3-5-2 lineup, and Beeman United is going to be in a 4-4-2 style, but they float a little bit when talking with their head coach, Gifton Dom. One of the notes of the players that are going to be on the Beeman United roster is that number 8, Kwadwo Poku, a well-known name in U.S. soccer.
Yeah, definitely a standout at it with the Atlanta Silverbacks, and that's the thing about the UPSL. It provides that outlet for professionals to play year-round, aspiring pros, and so we have that quality from top to bottom here. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out in the match today.
Our center referee for today's match is Joe Tompkins. His AR1 is going to be Chris Park, AR2 Mike Lemaire, and the fourth official for today will be Jeremy Brooks. We thank all those gentlemen for their hard work today, as this wonderful day in Augusta, Georgia is also feeling like 98 degrees out there today. Wind of only 5 miles an hour. It's moving from far side of the field to the near side on our side. So they are definitely going to get their money's work today.
Yeah, that temperature is going to be hotter down there on the field. It is a natural grass field, so not as bad as, say, the synthetic turfs that so many of these teams play on. But it's a beautiful facility here at Blanchard Woods here in Augusta, and it's worthy of the match we're about to witness here.
Like we're saying, we're just moments from kickoff here. Lakeland United is going to get us started. They are going to be in the all-white kits. They're going to be moving from the right to the left. Beeman United is going to be in an all-pink kit, moving from left to right.
So the first thing I guess we'll look at is see who settles first and who gets into this match. Can Lakeland frustrate Beeman? Will be an interesting a thing to watch here in the first few minutes as they kick off.
And we are underway here in Evans, Georgia, Blanchard Woods Park.
Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be nerves for either one of these teams as we get started. A lot of times it can take a little time to get settled. You don't want to make mistakes, but again, two quality sides, anything can happen. It'll be interesting to see how this kind of rolls out here in the first few minutes.
And you know, Andre, we've been able to cover many phases of this tournament, whether it be the Georgia regional match or some of the national playoff matches so far. And most of the matches have been a chess match early, very slow start, both teams kind of filling each other out. Really the only teams that we saw that really let it all hang out was that matchup between Georgia FC and South Carolina Heat. Unfortunately, Mother Nature also got involved in that match, and it had to be played half and half, 1 day to 1 day, and South Carolina Heat came out on top, and then Beeman United was able, or Georgia FC won that match, and then Beeman United won against Georgia FC.
Yeah, that was a difficult match for both teams with the lightning delay, and then they had to come back another day to do the second half. But at the end of the day, Georgia FC really did look the better team overall. And then Beeman was able to, dispatch of them in the next match. So here they are now with Lakeland, and the early going here is a little bit of a chess match, and as would be expected. And so we'll see who's going to get the first advantage and breakthrough as this half goes on.
So far, Lakeland is able to hold off any attacks from Beeman. There's a foul there by the Lakeland midfielder. Center ref believing that came into the back just a little too aggressive.
Yep, first foul of the game.
Beeman just moving the ball around their defensive posture, seeing what they can probe and find, try to ball over the top on that left side, not able to get there in time, out for a goal kick for Lakeland United. And like we said, Lakeland United being from Lakeland forward, being between Tampa and Orlando, a really fantastic area in the country for producing soccer players, and Lakeland United, a really unique setup in developing players in between school, going into college and becoming, is professional soccer really what the player is looking for?
Yeah, I mean, Florida's always produced great players, great teams, not just in the UPSL, but in general. And this is no different here. And so it's always good to see, a set of teams that comes out of a state that's always competitive, always excelling at the highest level. And that raises the play for everybody else that's also playing with them and against them.
Again, another ball tried over the top. This time the defense for Lakeland United able to snuff that attack out. Just moving the ball around. Good press by Beeman United. Lakeland able to move the ball from left to right and get that pressure relief.
Lakeland look good with the possession here, soaking up that pressure, and they're still able to, get forward here.
Rock moved that ball up the left side and elected to come backwards. Good probe here by Lakeland. Moving up the right side. Ball sent across, but it goes out for a goal kick. First goal kick for Beeman United. And like we said, really not a lot of information that we can give about Beeman United, with this being really their first season in the UPSL.
Yeah, we only know what they were able to do during the regular season. Like we said earlier, very dominant in their play in the regular season. And now they've advanced to the Elite Eight of the tournament. Started with 32 teams.
Good ball sent out by the keeper. Rodriguez. Good battle there between the two players. Lakeland come out on top. Elect to go back to the keeper, Souza. Souza goes over to Miranda, who then tries to switch it over to the left-hand side. Able to do so, got it over to Rock, but not able to control possession. Beeman United give it over to Poku. Slots it over to the left-hand side of their attack.
Yeah, Poku will be one person to watch here as Beeman get it forward here.
Sent into the keeper, easily grabbed by Souza.
First real offensive pressure from Beeman. And they do look dangerous when they do go forward. So it may be similar to what Kalanji Pro Profile does in the Georgia division. They'll soak up a lot of pressure and then hit on the break. Because right now Lakeland look like they are wanting to control with short passes and keep that possession. And when you have possession, you can do something with it.
So far, neither side looks to be the positive side that either wants to go. Both are probing both the left and the right of their attack.
Yeah, no one wants to make a mistake early.
Again, you are watching Beeman United versus Lakeland United here in Evans, Georgia. So far, near 0-0 in the first 7 minutes. And when we talk about the final 8 in the national tournament, Andre, the only team coming from the fall 2021 teams that made it through the national playoffs into the Final Four, the only team that is still fighting for a slot is Chicago Nation FC, which is just amazing to see. You see you wouldn't expect so much parity. A nice shot that just goes over the top. I mean, it's one of the things that you see here in the UPSL is any team can get to the top at any time.
That is so true. I mean, it's when you're talking about Premier Division, many of the teams have to earn their way up to the Premier by winning Division I. So you're going to have quality up and down each one of these Premier Division divisions. And
There's
so that's why.
By Lakeland. And a lot of teams do have both a Premier Division and a Division I. Speaking of Lakeland United, their Division I team, they're in the finals of the playoffs in the Florida division for their Division I. So they have a chance to take on Atletico Orlando here soon. So they have a chance to maybe have an opportunity to have 2 bits of hardware.
That is true. And here's Beeman with an opportunity.
Slide through and a nice punch out by Souza. That was a great little opportunity by Beeman. Found a way through the middle of the defense of Lakeland United, but not able to find the back of the net. That was good good work by Souza to see the attack coming and go ahead and just clear it out. Gonzalez slides it over to Wynn. Wynn elects to just go back all the way to Badai. Badai probes, sends it up to the right-hand side.
Looks like now it's time for Beeman to have a little bit of possession. See what they can do with that possession. Can they get forward and pressure in the final third is the question.
Poku ends up losing possession there. No foul. Lakeland United look to counter. Not able to do so. Poku gets possession yet again, moving his way through the center of the pitch. That back pass ends up getting intercepted, and there's going to be the first foul for Beeman United. So far, just a pair of fouls for either side. Nothing aggressive. As again, both teams are just kind of filling out the matter of this match.
So far, I would say it was an even match. No real threats on goal right now. Both teams still look like they're trying to gain that possession and maybe build something, build a threat.
You just see down there, just in the lower third, you see Coach Salgado for Lakeland United. Just amazing what he has done so far. Here's a steal by Beeman United. Black trying to make his way into the box. And great defensive work there by Lakeland United to win a goal kick. But have to go back to Coach Salgado. Just fantastic work, what he has done with the guys. And it shows you that just because you may not have had the regular season that you really were expecting, it shows you that anything can happen in the national tournament.
Yeah, that's the thing about the playoffs. It is a second season, so you kind of throw away everything else. And when you're in the playoffs, you start all over again.
Whichever team walks away the loser of this match, as we have to have a victor, it's going to be a long ride home, whether it be back to Nashville, Tennessee, or back to Lakeland, Florida. It's going to be a long drive back for either one of these teams. Have to think about what they need to do to get better for the fall season. Poku sends it back to Badai. Badai just goes ahead and sends it over on the left-hand side there. Back to Badai. Looking for the long ball is Beeman United. Tried to hit it, but easily grabbed by Souza. Again, just kind of working out the feel of the match there with a long ball. We've seen some good link-up play so far. Add in a little bit of a ball over the top just to see what both teams are feeling. As you see Rock, number 6 here, working around. Nice shot taken just over the bar.
Good effort.
That's about the best one that we've seen so far.
Do it again.
And that's what I mean when you're looking at that. You know, these teams are trying to get some quality possession without making mistakes in their own final third and get some chances going forward. So that's really the best chance so far in this early part of this match from Lakeland.
That shot, I believe, was taken by number 11, Menzin, sorry.
So will he go long with this or catch one of his?
Delaying as much as he can is the Beeman goalkeeper, Rodriguez. Beeman able to win possession back again. Rock moving along with Menzin. Menzin looking for somewhere to go. Unfortunately, has to go back all the way to the defense. Now we're moving farther forward. But lost possession, and Beeman United is on a counter. Sliding through, great stop there by the defense of Lakeland United. That could have been a deadly back and forth exchange between the Beeman United attackers. Sliding over to the right-hand side, number 16, Garcia.
Not on the same wavelength there.
Again, that's just a little bit of filling this out. The chess match at the beginning. Both these teams brand new to this part of the season. A little bit of jitters as well. Haven't been at this point. Garcia again, just behind the tent of the team, into the center, looking for somewhere to go, gets dispossessed by Lakeland United. Now they're looking for a counter with Minzen. Only has one player to beat. Badai.
No whistle.
No whistle. I believe that was Garcia instead of Minzen, but able to hold it off. In fact, it was Badai, because Garcia now with possession. Poku slides it over. Trying to get it back to Poku. This gets over to Black, over to Poku. Great save there by the keeper, Souza. That was great link-up play between Beeman. Little slow, though, which allowed the Lakeland United keeper, Souza, to get there and to pounce on the ball and to get possession.
Good move forward, good save. So the temperature of the game is starting to heat up to match the weather.
Both the weather and the match itself. I would expect that we probably will get a hydration break probably within the next 6 to 8 minutes. As like we said, it is about 98 degrees out there with about 50% humidity. Welcome to the South. Long ball.
He's
trying to get it up to Minzen.
Offside. It's offside.
He's going to be called offsides there. Still, it's not a bad choice. Probe that Beeman United defense. Make them earn the respect for this match. Just because you've been able to score so many goals in the season doesn't mean that you can end up with a 0 on your side.
It's anybody's game.
Like we said, Lakeland United coming into this match after 2 PK shootouts, they feel extremely confident that they can make it to the next round in Columbus, Ohio. Over to the right-hand side, slide tackle, and that is going to be a foul on the defense of Lakeland United. Going to be a free kick. That slide tackle there by number 3 Ramos on 11 Black, and I was trying to see if the center was going to show some plastic or if he's just going to have a nice discussion.
Just a discussion. Looks like I didn't see him pull a card out or anything.
Let's see. I did see him go to his pocket. Does not look like he issued a card. Just lining up the defense for that 10 yards for this free kick. This free kick is going to be taken by number 14, Gonzalez. He's got 5 men in the box waiting. Over the top all the way to the back post, or back corner, and cleared out by the Lakeland defense. Again, a ball over the top, trying to find somewhere through this Lakeland defense, some sort of cavity. Just not able to do so. Great work there by Lakeland United to send that ball out for a throw. That was number 10, Mello. Beeman loses possession. Lakeland United send it forward, and then they lose possession. Badai takes a shot. The real first shot for Beeman United, easily grabbed by Souza. Both sides with one decent shot so far in the first 20 minutes of this match between Beeman United and Lakeland United. As we see the...
It's like the goalkeeper is going to go down.
Looks like he...
For some treatment.
Couldn't tell if that was from the throw or if that was just a little bit of pain from this match, as we see the trainer coming out to...
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and do the hydration break now.
As we are in the just now coming into we're in the 20th minute, coming into the 21st minute. That's right about the time that you want to do it. Beeman United FC, Lakeland United FC, Beeman United FC out of Nashville, Tennessee, Lakeland United FC out of Lakeland, Florida. And like we said, Lakeland United, more of a developmental group that develops players for college soccer and beyond, really have put forth, even just being their second season, have already had several players that have developed and moved on to college commitments. One of those players that's currently in this match, Josh Ramos, the defender, number 3, he's already committed to Dalton State College in Georgia. So both of these, and like we've said before, really don't have a huge amount of data for Beeman United, but we do know they have several fantastic players. One of the ones that we cannot give enough praise to, number 8, Kwadwo Poku.
Yeah, definitely a player to watch as this match goes on. Getting ready to restart.
Again, with the hydration break, us here in the booth ourselves will take a hydration break, make sure that we're able to present you this coverage. Now remember, there are 4 matches this weekend to set forth the final 4 in the national tournament. You've also got the West Region Final. It's going to be David Legacy versus Orange County FC out in California. The Central Region Final is going to be UDA Soccer against Dodge City Toros FC down in Texas. And then tomorrow, the East Region Final, the one team that was in the finals last year, Chicago Nation FC, will be taking on Queensboro FC Illinois in Illinois. All 4 of these matches you do not want to miss. You can catch them all live on the UPSL YouTube channel.
They put it back into play, and now Lakeland's going to take it from there.
Lakeland United bring it back to the defense. Intercepted by Beeman United. Good little work there to win back possession, at least for a moment. But Beeman United back on the attack. Souza steps out, clears the ball out to Rock. If I could say one thing, Andre, so far, I see a little bit of hesitation on this right side of Beeman United's defense. Lakeland United has found a little success moving down their left side of the attack. They might want to look to continue that attack. As you see, the ball slides over to Rock, number 6.
Yeah, they look very comfortable on the ball as well, waiting to see if they can probe and get in. Here we have something on the right side. No whistle.
No, just a loss of possession. But good to see the Lakeland player come back and try to win possession back. Not able to do so. Poku with possession now, moving forward across midfield. Trying to slot it over to the left side, able to do so. Slot back to Poku, who goes over to Black. Black elects to go back. Back over to Black on the right-hand side. Trying to probe his way through, not able to do so. Now it's over to Garcia. Whips the ball into the box. Cleared out by Lakeland United. Reed looking for somewhere to go. Slotted forward to Wynn. Wynn elects to send it back. This time on back to Omandi. Up to Gooden. Haven't called Gooden's name in a while.
Oh, no!
And you see there, just a little too excited there. Lakeland win possession, but they end up giving it right back to Beeman United.
You know, I said Lakeland looked comfortable. Beeman also looked comfortable. Doing a little bit more soaking up and trying to get forward with the ball over the top.
Long clearance there by the Lakeland United defense. Made it all the way to half line. Headed out by Beeman for a Lakeland throw. I have to say, can't take a moment to thank the fans that came out for this match, as it is a warm one out there. Those fans coming all the way from Tennessee and from Florida to be a part of this match. Can't thank them enough.
Takes a brave fan to come that distance and, you know, weather this heat. Not sure that ill-advised pass there. Lakeland gets the ball back.
Like we said, both sides, only one real shot on goal. Other than that, just trying to feel each other out. Again, with this being a natural grass surface, the grass is significantly cooler than it would be on a turf field.
And that is true. So that part is fine. And it is immaculate, this field here, the grass, the natural grass.
Slotted over to Rock, who heads it right back immediately to Minzen. Minzen, as a forward, is playing much deeper, just trying to win possession.
Nice
Ramos, good little footwork.
So go!
See, he kind of held up just outside of you. That ball is out for a throw for Beeman United, just kind of over there in that left void. Able to win possession is Ramos. Takes a shot, but just whiffs it. And that ball is going to go out for a goal kick for Beeman United.
Yeah, trying to make something happen. Didn't quite get a hold of that one at all.
Come on, Josh, aim it, baby. You can do
But
it.
you can see the intent.
Good try.
Just
Keep it down there.
past the halfway point of the first
Keep
half.
shooting.
We're in the 29th minute as it just starts. Beeman United 0, Lakeland United 0 here in Evans, Georgia. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar, bringing you this fantastic match. Lost view of that just for a second. It's goal kick.
A little camera malfunction there.
Happens to the best of us. So far, no corners. No real hardware given out to either side. No plastic. Only just minor fouls by either side. It's been a very gentleman-like match. I would expect as this match gets farther along, that gentleman behavior is going to go out the window. As we can see, Lakeland United with possession. Tried to find a great shot on goal.
There you go.
Rodriguez had it, but it's going to be called offsides. Good little work of play there by Lakeland United.
Again.
Lakeland United with possession, or Beeman United, excuse me. That ball's just going to be redirected out for a throw for Beeman United.
Come on, win the ball, Lakeland, win it! Come on, win it, win it!
Beeman United get us back underway. Tried to send the ball long to Black. Black's just not able to control possession. Lakeland choose to go all the way back to the keeper, Souza. At this point in the match, no team is willing to overcommit.
Playing it careful.
Walker lets to send that ball back. So far, this attack really from Lakeland United has been between number 6 Rock and number 11 Minzen.
Come on, let's go!
Lakeland, a little bit of a knockdown, but not a foul. They still win possession. They're working on the right-hand side. Deflected.
Chance for counter.
Now we have a chance for a counter. Tried to slide the ball over so that Poku could get to it, and just not able to get there. Easily controlled by Lakeland United. You can see that the Beeman United players are already starting to be a little gassed with that temperature. Have to keep an eye on it to see if that continues to happen. We've seen that before. We've seen matches here in the national tournament here at Blanchard Woods Park in Evans, Georgia. Just a few seasons ago, we had that match between Kalanji Pro Profile and Florida Tropics that was just an absolute scorcher, and that match ended up going into extra time, and Florida Tropics came out on top.
Come on, Lakeland!
Beeman United again here on a counterattack,
It's away!
but great work by the Lakeland United defender to be able to clear that ball out. It's going to be a throw for Beeman United.
Yeah, but they got to make a decision. It's fine.
Come on, charge, charge! Atáquenlo!
Sliding the ball over to the right-hand side for Garcia. Whipping it into the box.
Oh, nice header.
Good header.
Oh.
Back shot,
Oh.
and it's a goal. What a fantastic goal for Beeman United to open up the account here in the Elite Eight.
Well done. That pressure really paid off. You saw it coming in with that cross, and all of a sudden the player from Beeman was slightly unmarked. And there we have it, the first breakthrough in the match.
Let's take another look at that from Beeman United. You see Garcia whip that ball in, headed back into the box, and then right back. Tried to clear it by the defender, but not able to do so. And that goes into the back of the net for a 1-0 lead for Beeman United. Here in the 34th minute.
Well, I think this is the official hydration break here. I think the other one was part of a injury.
Yeah, definitely so. As warm as it is, you can see 2 hydration breaks.
Yeah, it's
While we're
needed
doing
today.
that, let's go ahead and take another look at that match. You see Garcia, he whips the ball into the box, headed back, hit forward by the defender, and then back into the back of the net for that goal.
Really clinical finish there. You know, you saw it building up. Once that cross came in and Lakeland had trouble really clearing that out. And there we have it, 1-0.
one thing that we were guaranteed that this match would not end 0-0. With a team like Beaman coming in, and so far, including the national tournament and their own playoffs, you're looking at a team that has scored 68 goals so far this season. It's just a monstrous amount of goals. $68 goals in 14 matches.
And like I said before, this is not Lakeland's first season, but they steadily, had a mediocre, I guess, regular season, but have really made a difference in the conference so far.
Lakeland United will get us back underway. They will start off from center after that goal from Beeman United. And as this match goes along, a little bit of attrition kicks in. Both of these teams have the option of up to 7 players that they can sub in here in the UPSL. Back to Souza.
Wonder if this will change the complexion as far as where Beeman, with a goal in the first half, will they kind of settle back and use up some time and get themselves to half and work again in the second half to maybe extend their lead?
Will they continue to attack or will they park the bus? We'll find out. Ramos with a good little footwork there, sliding the ball down to Rock, number 6. That ball is actually going to go out for a corner, our first corner of the match.
Much to the chagrin of the Beeman player.
Badai did not like that call whatsoever.
It might be taken short. We got 2 Lakeland players down.
Get it in, 3!
Looks like Minzen and Rock are over the ball. Looks like Minzen may be the one that's going to take this. Instead it is Rock. Whipped across at the high side of the box, but cleared out by Beeman United. And that ball is going to be headed out for a throw for Beeman United.
Good turn of events for Beeman. They get it out of their defensive half, and now they can start to try to attack again. Be interesting to see if one of these teams can pull out another goal before the half. What that'll mean for either team.
Here you go, Josh.
It's a whistle.
Good job, baby. Come on.
Lakeland's going to hit a free kick
That
here.
was a free kick there, yeah. Lakeland United get us back underway here in the 39th minute.
Golazo.
Crossfield pass here.
Over to Ramos. Ramos elects to go over to the right-hand side. As we all the way over to that right side. Not able to win possession. Beeman United looking to counter, but the Lakeland United defense shut that attack down. Over to Ramos again. Ramos having a lot of freedom over on this left-hand side. Minzen as well.
Question is, can they get something out of that?
Tried a little chip over the Beeman player. Good little work there. Good press. Able to win possession. Lakeland United on the attack. Ball over to Minzen. Tries to go over to the center. It goes all the way back. Easy grab for Rodriguez. Beeman United keeper hasn't had a lot of work these last few minutes as we're coming into the 41st minute.
Oh.
Mistake there. But Beeman United able to come out on top. Another slide tackle there that could end up getting a foul. There's one right there.
And will we get a card this time?
I believe we might end up getting some plastic now. There's a lot of chances given there.
Lakeland players trying to plead their case. I don't think there can be any. There is a yellow.
Yellow for Lakeland United.
Not much you can argue with there. That was a pretty clumsy challenge, worthy of a yellow.
Lakeland United pleading their case that there should have been a foul called on the other side before this foul has been called. Number 17, Reed, is back up over the top of that ball. Both teams having a discussion, or the referees having a discussion with both teams.
Referee crew doing a very good job keeping things in control.
Poku gets us back underway from that start from Reed. Wynn looking for somewhere to go. Elects to make the spin.
Nice move.
Do it himself. Just not able to get it into anybody there in the box and cleared out by the Lakeland defense. It'll be a throw.
And all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Again, Lakeland United out of the Florida West Conference. Beeman United out of the Kentucky-Tennessee Conference.
Good move up the middle.
Trying to find space. Able to shut down that attack was the Beeman United midfielder. Or the Lakeland United midfielder, excuse me. Poku goes over to Gonzalez, who then slides it over to Reed. Just a little, plenty of time to just move the ball around. This match is almost to halftime.
Oh, good move.
Great work by Reed, back and forth. Just showing off there for Minzen.
Oh, through. He's got a man down the right side.
Not going to be able to get there in time as Garcia. That ball goes out for a goal kick.
Good idea. He was open down that right side, just couldn't get the pass to him quite right.
Would not expect too much extra time to be in this first half. Might be a minute or two with the hydration breaks. Minzen goes back to Ramos.
I think that scoreboard might need to be the other way around.
Salgado, coach for Lakeland United, is definitely going to have a conversation with his squad at halftime, come up with some sort of counter for this Beeman United defense as they want to continue on to the next round.
Come on, they're confused now. Come on.
We start here with Lakeland. With a chance. And we're back into play.
Sliding over to Minzen. Minzen gives it over to
little too much.
Vasconcelos. Just a little too much to get it over to Rock. As we're in extended time, 4 minutes. 4 minutes of extra time. Surprised at that many minutes.
I wonder, there was an injury and a goal scored and hydration break, so that must all kind of add up.
Don't give it up.
Lakeland United still have an opportunity to find their way onto the scoreboard and tie this match up before halftime. We just need to find some way to get through this Beeman United defense.
Here comes Beeman again. Oh.
Just a bad pass.
Still got a chance, though.
Cleared.
Oh, that could have gone anywhere.
That could have been, that was a very bang play, a little bit of a plinko there, but it goes out for a goal kick.
So now we are in injury time. Stoppage time, then the referees will keep the official time on the field. Oh, careless pass there.
That ball's going to go out for a Beeman United throw.
Come on, guys. Take it away.
Get it through. Oh, and nicely done.
And a goal for number 2 for Beeman United.
Not unlike the early goal with the ball coming across unmarked. Free header. 2-0 now to Beeman.
Let's take another look at that goal there from Beeman United. As we see here, ball comes across and just hit it right in. Fantastic goal there. Number 25, Gooden with that goal. 2-0 going into half. That's not what Lakeland United wanted.
And that was one of the things I was asking, what would happen if there's another score right at the death of the end of the half? And what will it mean to the complexion of the game?
Fantastic goal there from number 25, Gooden.
I'm not going to say it's getting desperate for Lakeland, but they are going to have to come out in the second half and do something to get back in, which includes being able to curtail the attack from Beeman, but also get forward themselves. It's a tall order.
Well, we've seen in the UPSL, goals can be scored fast and furious here.
Absolutely.
And there's going to be the final whistle of the first half as we go into halftime. Beeman United 2, Lakeland United 0. Andre, just kind of get your thoughts on that first half.
Not unlike what I would have thought would happen. I feel like Beeman is the team to beat. And, with the number of goals that they scored during the season, it's not surprising that they have a 2-goal lead going into the half. Now, Lakeland is not known for scoring a lot of goals, so it'll be interesting to see what the strategy is going to be in the second half to get back in. It's no holes barred now. It's win or go home. So, they might have to do something uncharacteristic to get back in this game.
So definitely this is going to be all on Coach Salgado at halftime talk to the boys at Lakeland United and get them back on track. With that, we're going to take a break. We will be back in a few moments to bring you the second half of Beeman United versus Lakeland United here on UPSL YouTube.
Bring the water.
And welcome back for the second half of this matchup in the UPSL Premier Division National Tournament, the Southeast Conference Finals, as Beeman United FC is taking on Lakeland United FC here in Blanchard Woods Park in Evans, Georgia, just outside of Augusta, Georgia. Larry Weber here alongside Andre Bomar. Andre, just before the half, Beeman United able to put that second goal in to take a 2-0 lead over Lakeland United FC. Not what Lakeland wanted to go into the half, 2 goals down, but to their chagrin, that is the case. 2 goals down, need to come back and get back into this match.
Yeah, that makes such a difference. You know, losing that goal right before the half when, you know, you were looking to get your own goal to bring it level and then start the second half fresh. But now you're starting in the second half in a hole, and Beeman is in the catbird seat. They can really, you know, soak up pressure, take their time. You know, we might start seeing some time wasting. But yeah, now Lakeland has 45 minutes to do something about this, and you know they've done it so far in the playoffs. So let's see what they can do in the second half.
And Beeman United FC will be getting us underway for this second half. Beeman United FC is in the all-pink kits. They'll be moving from right to left. Lakeland United FC out of Lakeland, Florida, in the Florida West Conference, in the all-white kits, moving from left to right. Lakeland United has been through some adversity so far in this national tournament. They had to go through 2 PK shootouts in the last 2 matches to get to this point. Beeman United, one of the top teams in the UPSL scoring-wise. These 2 goals give them a total so far this season at 70 goals. That is just a monumental amount. Beeman send the ball forward. Able to control it and clear it out for a throw for Beeman United. Trying to get the ball up to the latest goal scorer, Gooden. Not able to do so. It's going to be a throw for Lakeland United. So far what we've seen, Andre, not giving up on that attack is Beeman United. They're still pressing hard, trying to win possession.
Yeah, I think that's why we've seen them score so many goals in the regular season and the playoffs. They're just relentless in attack.
That ball's going to go out for a throw for Beeman United. I mean, as we look at the season, I mean, they've outscored Lakeland United 3-1. I mean, Lakeland United has only scored 27 goals for the entire season, including the playoffs.
Yeah, it really shows how tight Lakeland has to play in order to get results. When you're not scoring a lot, you have to really be careful on defense. Keep the game close.
Beeman's keeper, Rodriguez, sends it forward. And then it is sent all the way forward. Poku on possession. Slides it forward. Gooden with a shot, and that ball is blasted out.
But another
for a
chance
goal
from
kick.
Beeman. And again, they're getting forward. They're threatening every time they get down in that final third.
You could see that Gooden had a fantastic goal earlier. Just that left foot didn't really kind of let him down that time.
Oh,
Sent forward by the
Almost.
Lakeland keeper, Souza.
almost a lazy back pass there.
Nice little step forward. Lakeland win possession. Able to move it around. That's one of the things. They really didn't move the ball well those last 20 minutes of the first round, or first match, first half. Lakeland United. And we have a foul there. Going to be a free kick for Lakeland United. Like I was saying, Audrey, Lakeland United, that last 20 minutes of the match, they just really couldn't combine the passes and really move down the field with any attacking prowess.
No, they really haven't, and that must be worrying for the Lakeland coaching staff. Hopefully they'll make the adjustments. They have made the adjustments at halftime to make, better impression in this half. But so far, Beeman looks ready for the challenge.
That ball is going to be headed away by the Beeman United defense, and it's going to go out for a throw for Lakeland United.
So yeah, I think right now we're going to be looking and seeing if Lakeland can make a little bit of difference. They're going to need to keep hold of that possession.
Long throw.
Can he get that cross back in? Here it comes in.
Into the box, headed straight up by the defender. Foul going to be committed by Lakeland United.
Not really good from Lakeland. They're going to have to, when they have these opportunities, they're going to have to make them count now.
Beeman elect to let the defender Badai get us back underway. Lose possession. Lakeland United here on the counter. Nice little give and go. And going to be called for offsides. Just for a moment there, that was a good little set of movement there by Lakeland United, and it just goes for naught.
Yeah, they're going to need more of that. The 2-goal deficit now is quite a hole when you consider what these teams normally do. Beeman is a high-scoring team, and Lakeland are a lower-scoring team.
Beeman make a way around the defender.
Looking to get that cross in.
Nice little flick. But Lakeland able to control possession. Going to clear that ball forward. Able to continue possession forward. Good little run of play there. Nice little stop and go. Transition from left to right.
Nice little move there.
It's a little slow though, and they have to force to go back to the defense. Look for another path forward. That was a good little flick, but nobody went with him.
Yeah, misunderstanding.
Was wanting number 2, Zalfa, to run with him. Just not able to do so. There was a chance there by Beeman United and just scrubbed away by the Lakeland defense.
Yeah, good interception there from Lakeland.
Lakeland get the ball forward, but it's going to be offsides. Great trap there by Beeman United, able to hold that line. Catch Lakeland United offsides.
Yeah, as this match goes on, time's going to become a factor, and you wonder. So the referee wants to reset that free kick in a more accurate location from where the foul occurred. But yeah, they're going to have to take some time and get themselves back in this match. Think about one goal at a time. Lakeland's not pressing too hard here. I really think they need to.
Good with possession, trying to find his way into the box. Not able to do anything there.
That'll be a corner.
Going to be a corner. Shin guards flying everywhere. Not very many corners in this match so far.
No. A lot of action in the middle of the park. Not a lot of chances on goal from either side. It's just that Beeman has made their chances count. There's still a lot of game left.
And we're only in the 53rd minute. Still quite a bit of match to go. Still plenty of opportunity for Lakeland to get back into this match. Beeman elect to send the ball all the way back and try to come back forward. Easily grabbed by Souza. It's glad to see that Souza was able to continue on in the match with that little bit of a knock that he had in the first half. That ball goes all the way over to the left-hand side of the attack for Lakeland. Lakeland looking to do something, a little bit of a flick with the outside of his boot over to Zalfa. Zalfa trying to get around the Beeman player, able to do so, slides it into the box, but the Beeman defense able to clear that ball out. That was great work by the Beeman defense. Lakeland looking to counter. That ball just too aggressively sent forward.
I think he was thinking that the forward was going to break forward, but he was coming back. Beeman still in control. 2-0. I would think that Lakeland would be looking to try to get a goal early, try to get back into this thing. You wait too late, it gets desperate.
Now it does look like Lakeland United did have a substitution that they did at halftime. It does look like a nice little try there, and it's going to go out for a goal kick.
That could have gone anywhere.
You can see that the forward, you now have number 20, Victor Cavalcante is on, and in place, I believe, of number 9, Gabriel Diaz. I do not see Diaz out there at the moment.
Looks like more Beeman substitutes. There's 3 players coming to the 4th official.
Yeah, Beeman is about ready to bring on the cavalry.
Yep.
Lakeland United, let's get us back underway. Poku with a great press there. Force them to go all the way back to the defensive line. Beeman to win possession there. Over to Poku. Poku slots it across, trying to get it over to Gooden, not able to do so. Goes all the way out to the side.
Still got
number
possession
24, Penagos.
Lakeland had a chance to clear that, but didn't.
Yeah, Beeman with some great link-up play there. And a foul going to be committed there by number 18. I believe that is.
It's a bit far out, but it's still a scoring opportunity.
I believe that's number 16, Vasconcelos. That light blue number on the white jersey, very hard to read for Lakeland United.
Yeah, especially with this bright sun right in your eyes. And here we go. We got 2 Beeman players.
Beeman United. Number 14, Gonzalez. Over the top of the ball right now. Number 17, Reed. Elects to step away from it. Let's see what Gonzalez does here. Nice little whip to Black.
He was open.
Black tried to do a little give and go very quick. Just not able to get there between the defender. Good work by the Lakeland player to get that ball forward. Just not able to get it to his attacking player.
Ill-advised pass through. Lakeland back with the ball. There's no need to panic now. Just work your way up. Try to get a chance on. You should get a score, and it's a whole new ball game.
Nice little flick there by Cavalcante. demanding that ball move forward. There's a good little chance. But Beeman able to snuff that attack out, send the ball long.
Yep.
Good work there by number 13, DeShetto.
Lakeland are trying to bide their time. They're not going with the long ball at all. They are trying to work their way up.
You can see that they have increased the importance of the attack in these last few moments. They need to get something on the board.
Yeah, time is starting to tick away here.
We're entering the 59th minute. Over here on the right-hand side, cleared out by the Beeman defender. This is going to be, I believe, the moment they're going to allow for the subs for Beeman United.
Yeah, we got three.
Three substitutes. Number 12, Gomez. Number 9, Fernandez. And number 8, or I can't see who that was. 8's already on Poku. I was trying to see who that was. Most of the front line for Beeman United, because that is Black, Gooden, and Penagos that went off. So 2 attacking players and 1 defender. Here's an opportunity, and that ball's going to be cleared out.
Still in. It's going to be a corner.
It will be considered a corner.
Scoring opportunity for Lakeland here. Plenty of white shirts forward.
That's one of the risks that you have when you sub out a couple players, especially that many players so quickly, just getting them back into the attack very quickly. Lakeland trying to pull something off. Great little push out there by the keeper. Rodriguez came over the players and just pushed that ball out.
He's gone down injured, unfortunately.
For himself, he's down.
The trainer's coming out.
Sometimes as a goalkeeper, you got to put yourself in a very precarious position.
It was well done by the keeper there to quell that danger, punching it away. But I believe he probably has a bit of a cramp from what I can see of the trainers out there working with him.
They'll go ahead and let this be
one of the water breaks.
A mini hydration break, kind of like what we had in the first half, while one of the players is being worked on, coincidentally both times being the goalkeeper, except once for either side. Here in the 61st minute, 2-0 Beeman United over Lakeland United. Here in the Southeast Finals in the UPSL Premier Division National Tournament.
Kind of a chess-like game. It's not a lot of frantic action, not a lot of attack. You know, a lot of the play is in the middle of the park. But, you know, it's still tense. You know, when you start to get to the Elite 8 and higher in the playoffs, it becomes a little bit more tense as you know, little mistakes can cost you, you know, the possibility to advance. And so right now Lakeland is really under the quash because it's, you know, we're in the 62nd minute and they're 2 goals down. They don't typically score a lot of goals from their history, and Beeman does. So, you know, on paper, it could be a long few minutes here in the second half unless Lakeland can get a goal back.
Yeah, as it stands right now, the clock could be ticking near midnight for this Cinderella team.
But what a season for Lakeland. They've done very well. You know, it's sort of the Cinderella team in a sense.
This looks like maybe a little bit more than just a little bit of a cramp for Rodriguez.
Yeah, that might be a muscle issue. Looks like he's going to stay in. Trainer's going to come off.
Beeman United do have a backup goalkeeper. It's one of those positions that you have to have backups just in case. Like we said, you have to put yourself in a very precarious situation at times, and you could find yourself injured. You don't want to have a situation where you have to call on one of your field players to take over that role. This is going to be a throw for Lakeland United. Deep in the Beeman United half.
Definitely an opportunity to put it on frame. Looks like it's going to be a long throw.
Headed away by the Beeman United defense.
Lakeland player goes down, but no foul.
Tried to counter, able to send the ball back forward, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. The Beeman United keeper still trying to stretch that leg out. And you notice one of the things, Andre, late in that first half, you started watching the goal kicks being taken by the defenders. This could be an injury that the goalkeeper picked up earlier in that first half and just really didn't notice it.
That is a good point, which of course can be a factor later on. Oh, here comes Beeman again.
Here comes the ball forward on the attack, looking to chip the keeper just over the bar. Trying to chip that ball over the keeper and into the back of the net, not able to do so.
So very close.
Lakeland United trying to get out of their half. Beeman United with a great press, able to win possession.
And there you saw how quickly Beeman can turn that attack onto a chance on goal.
Number 14 with a shot on goal. Just tipped it over the bar was the keeper, Souza. That was a fantastic save by the keeper.
Great save to keep that third goal out. Keep Lakeland in the game.
I want to see if I can take a look at that real quick. Just, you see that ball forward. He takes that shot. We're back underway. Punched out by Souza. Sent back forward and over the bar.
Another close call.
Again, let's see if we can take a look at that again one more time. You see as that ball goes forward, gets over to number 14, takes that shot, and Souza just has to knock it over the bar. And we're back underway.
Lakeland a little bit on the back foot here.
Gonzalez with just a fantastic shot on goal.
Poku back.
Tried a little give and go, couldn't connect to the player number 15 or 17, Reed.
Oh, he's got somebody on the left side there.
Minzen
not a lot
has
of help.
possession, slides it back.
Oh, he's going to be offside. Yeah, he's off.
He's offside, just barely off. He tried to reset himself.
Yeah.
He's just not able to do it in time.
He was straight off at the time the ball was coming forward. I could see it. And, by the time he received it, he wasn't offside, but he had already been flagged.
He was trying to quickly reset himself. It just didn't have enough time to reset.
Another missed opportunity from Lakeland.
And with these times where potentially Rodriguez is not at 100%, it's going to be on those center backs to hold off any major attacks and to send the ball forward when they have to for goal kicks. Lakeland trying to find somewhere to go. Shadow.
Oh.
Just not able to get it. Great little work there. Shadow with the ball.
Tried to put him through, couldn't quite get a handle on it.
Beeman not looking to park the bus. They're looking to score goals. No foul committed. Definitely back and forth. Tried to back pass Lakeland United and ends up giving it away. A little bit of a struggle there, and Beeman will win possession for a free kick. Running the risk of getting a card there.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on.
Beeman, Lakeland United now on the attack, trying to work on this right-hand side. Zalfa trying to get around the defender. Not able to do anything with that one.
So Beeman's going to have another.
I believe offsides was called.
Yeah. Number 10 for Beeman's coming on. Not sure who's coming off yet.
That's going to be number 10 is going to be Seth Poku.
It's the relative of the other Poku.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be number 14, Gonzalez. I did see him limping a little bit earlier. He was having a little bit of a cramp right before he had that shot on goal. I believe that's who is subbed, and indeed that is the case.
Looking for help. Attack stalling a little bit for Lakeland.
Lakeland just having trouble finding open spaces in this Beeman United squad.
Shows you how good Beeman is doing in containing. I actually can't remember the last time I saw Lakeland with a legitimate chance on goal.
Able to win possession. Poku immediately get the ball forward. And that ball's going to go out for a throw for Lakeland United to the duress of the Beeman United player.
Yeah, he doesn't agree.
Got another substitute.
This time Lakeland.
This time Lakeland, number 15, Cade Kropp is going to be coming on. He's going to be, and you can see a little bit of fatigue there by the player that's coming off. That player being, I believe that is, what was number 16? No.
Number 20 has come off.
Number 10, Mello, is the one that came off. And it does look like Lakeland did do a couple substitutes in, at the half. I believe there was a possibility of 2 subs. There's a couple faces out there that weren't out there in the first half, and we see a little bit of a cramp there. These hot temperatures down here in Evans, Georgia is getting to both of these two teams.
Yeah, they've called the trainer on here. Hey, I think you're right. It looks like a cramp.
Yeah, it's one of the things that we talk about time and time again, Andre. Hydration, hydration, hydration.
Starts early in the week, as you all often say,
You cannot expect just a little bit of water and electrolytes the day of will get you through the match, especially when you're looking at 98 degrees and 49% humidity. You have to remember how much energy and how much a match fatigues you as a player. There's a lot that you have to put out.
Yeah, both sides are playing really hard. I got to give it up to both of them. I guess it's the mid-90s right now, temperature-wise, and so much at stake. It's tense. It's a nervous time. Lakeland is, up against it. Beeman's probably feeling pretty comfortable, but they can't let their guard down.
I would expect we'll probably end up seeing a significant amount of time added.
Yeah, I think so.
After this. Yeah, currently it is 91 degrees, but it feels like 100 with a 53% humidity
Yeah, I'm out here in the weather, and I can tell you it does feel that way.
There's only just a very, very light wind, not enough to make that feel comfortable in any way, shape, or form. Definitely think the few fans that we have in attendance that are sitting in the stands, most are trying to find a shady spot as we come into the later part of this afternoon. There is no such thing as a shady spot here in Evans, Georgia. Lakeland United is get us back underway here in the 73rd minute. Lakeland United need to find 2 goals if they want to extend this match. Poku able to get in the way of that pass, but it's going to go out for a throw for Lakeland United. Trying to work his way down the sidelines. He's going to end up winning a throw.
See if Lakeland can get into position here.
Zalfa's going to get us underway.
Oh, nice move.
Good little footwork. That ball's going to be blasted out for a throw for Lakeland United.
Lakeland still with the ball. Can they get forward?
Long throw. Able to get the ball down the line. Defender's able to get there fast enough. Good footwork there by Poku. Good work. Minzen. Back and forth. Slides it over to the left, who then recycle the ball. A little bit of a foul committed. Kind of a senseless foul there by Beeman, but Lakeland quickly get us back underway. Nice little ball
Nice
finds
ball
its
in.
way through.
Still got possession. He's got
Just-
help off to the left side. He's found it.
Did not have anybody quickly up there on that left side. That could have been the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. It
For
didn't
Lakeland to
develop
get
really
back on.
slowly.
And that ball's going to be cleared away. That was such a good opportunity for Lakeland United.
It's
Foul going to be
called for
committed.
foul.
No, he's not going to.
Ref's going to let it play.
Yep. Center ref's going to allow that match to continue. Little bit of a step, and he's going to end up winning a foul. Number 13, Tachedo, he just kind of stepped forward. Ended up earning a foul there. Be a free kick for Beeman. Taken quickly and almost caught everybody off guard.
Yeah, he saw an opening, just couldn't get it on frame. But that could have been
That could have been a third goal
Yeah, it
without
could have
even
been.
trying. Lakeland. Send the ball over to the right-hand side. Zalfa. Poku. Back to the back line. Back.
I think Beeman's happy to play it along the back there, eat
Over
up
on
some of
the-
that clock.
Slide the ball forward. That ball's up to number 12, Gomez. And then goes all the way over to the right-hand side. Beeman just working their way back and forth.
Ooh,
Poku was looking for a path there to goal, not able to get past that last little bit of defense. A foul's going to be committed. Just kind of stumbled over the top of the player.
taken quickly.
Beeman starting to catch Lakeland off guard. Over here to the left side, Garcia. Goes back to Gomez. Gomez able to slide it across, but not able, but he does win a foul.
Oh, yeah. Referee hesitated. I think he's going to see if he could play advantage.
And they
Quickly
quickly
taking
take it
again.
again, catching Lakeland off guard. Lakeland never having a chance to set up. Beeman move it all the way around to the right-hand side, trying to cut that angle off, not able to do so. Beeman now making their way towards the box, right at the top. Good little back pass, but it gets over to Garcia. It was an innovative little flick, little back pass, trying to get it past the defender, not able to do so. Up to Reed. Reed sliding over to Gomez. Gomez not able to get past Souza.
Good keeping there.
Great job by the keeper. Slowly worked out of the back there, and he has no choice but to send the ball long because he puts himself in a really bad angle and allows Beeman United to win possession back. Things are starting to get desperate for Lakeland United as we're in the 79th minute of this match. Win or go home. Southeast Region Finals.
Yeah, it's becoming a bridge too far almost for Lakeland at the moment.
Gomez able to
nice
make it her
move
way
inside.
around the defender. He's got wide open space. Takes a shot just wide by Souza.
Sorry about that camera work there.
You're fine. Gomez had an opportunity. They just left him some space. He's able to move it forward as we have our second hydration break, our official hydration break. We're here in the 80th minute. Still 2-0 is our score between Beeman United FC and Lakeland United FC. Here in the Premier Division of the UPSL, this is the Southeast Conference Finals.
Yeah, down to 10 minutes now of regular time.
The winner's going to move on to the Final Four that's going to be taking place in Columbus, Ohio, in the old Columbus Crew Stadium.
It's a very fitting place for the Final Four and final.
It's a fantastic location. Just a reminder that the other three matches in this final Elite Eight, these conference finals,
Yeah, both these teams come from a long way.
the other match that's just started over in the West Region Final, Davis Legacy is taking on Orange County FC. And then a little bit later this evening, in the Central Region, UDA Soccer will take on Dodge City Toros. And then tomorrow, for the East Region, Chicago Nation FC, the only team that was in the Final Four last season, will take on Queensboro FC2. They're the only team that can go in to the Final Four.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier how much there's such parity with teams. I mean, anybody could go on a run and make a difference in the playoffs. I think we've seen it here. You know, our own conference there in Georgia. You know, we had Cology Pro Profile last season getting far, but they were eliminated early this time around in the division playoffs. And Georgia FC made it to the final 16, Sweet 16.
We've seen in the Florida conferences, we're used to seeing teams like Florida Tropics, teams like the Soldiers make it to move on.
Yeah.
And we're seeing two teams here that haven't ever been to this position before. Beeman United look like they are on the path to victory. They've had a lot of hardware to lift for their first season here in the UPSL Premier. The ball comes all the way over on the left-hand side. They elect to go back. Now
Nice
back
to
forward.
See
At
what
this
Lakeland
point,
can do.
Beeman United does not need to attack.
No, they don't.
It's just
contain.
unfortunately it's in their nature. They can't help themselves.
Makes it very difficult for Lakeland, who desperately need to get forward, to get 2 goals at least for some extra time.
Trying to work that ball around the defender. He's able to get around one, but not the second. Lakeland with the throw. There's going to be a foul committed. See if a card is going to be issued.
I didn't see one.
And so far, there's only been 1 card issued.
Not an ill-tempered game at all.
No, not at all.
Fairly played. Referees have done a good job.
Everybody's handled themselves very professionally. This ball's going to be about 23 yards out of goal. Just about at the edge.
Lots of white shirts forward. He's going to curl it in.
Just an opportunity there. It bounces off the post.
Oh.
What an opportunity
That's an
there.
opportunity.
The attacking player mistimed it, missed the ball completely. It ends up hitting the post and then bounces out.
Yeah, even then
Just
it could
an
have
awful
gone.
break for Lakeland United.
Great opportunity. He goes wanting there.
That ball goes out of play, and it will be a throw for Beeman
It's gonna be
United.
Beeman.
Looks like we have another substitute getting ready for Lakeland United. Looks like number 26, Hale Ottman, is going to be coming on. See who he's going to be coming on for.
Time really a factor now.
Yeah, Ottman came on for, looks like number 16, Vasconcelos. Lakeland United trying to find their way through. So many pink shirts back on defense. Like we talked about before, here's an opportunity by Lakeland United into the box, flicked in, grabbed by the keeper. You just see Beeman United, we've talked about this before with other teams, just able to defend in numbers. Number 1, Rodriguez, get us back underway. He's still able to maintain with that little bit of knock that he had, a little bit of cramping. A little tug back there by the Lakeland defender. Play on. Center ref allowed advantage to be played. Lakeland trying to muscle up some sort of a attack here. As we're in the 87th minute, I would expect at least 5 minutes of stoppage. With the extended times that we've had for injury, cramping.
Yeah, 2 water breaks. Beeman's going to put on another substitute. Oh.
Over here on the right-hand side, slide into the box. Not able to do anything with it. Just not able to finish those chances. And Beeman are able to make their way out yet again. This one goes out for a Beeman throw. Beaman are going to bring on number 19, Michael Jones Jr. See who he's going to come on for as he slowly makes his way over. I believe that could be good and number 25.
Looking every second out.
Hey, you got to get every moment that you can with this 2-0 lead. Ball sent forward. No, that was number 16, Garcia, that was subbed out. He's had a great work there.
Good defending from Lakeland there.
Lakeland looking to turn the newest player onto the field, Ottman. Not able to work it.
He's got it in, and finally.
Here's an opportunity.
Not a lot of help up there.
Goes back to Poku. Poku goes back to Reed. Slots it over to the right-hand side. And goes back to Seth Poku. Over here on the left-hand side.
Into the side netting.
Jones got his first touch on the ball and ends up going into the side netting. Coming into the 89th minute, we are in desperate time for Lakeland United.
Good interception there from Beeman.
It looks like Lakeland United's dance is coming to the end. It's been a great showing for them in this national tournament. They've had some fantastic celebrations, fantastic opportunities to showcase this wonderful organization. Beeman United is going to be able to move on, make that trek up to Columbus, Ohio.
We are in the 90th minute. Haven't seen an indication yet on the extra time.
I was just looking myself, Andre. I saw lots of fingers held up.
Yeah, it looks
there.
like it might have been 7.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes of stoppage time. Lakeland United needs a miracle from the fairy godmother if they want to continue and
Well,
go to
helps.
extra time. And that ball is going to go out. It should be a corner, I would think. And it will be.
It is, yeah. They still have an opportunity to get a goal in here.
If they
the
could
next
get a
minute or
goal,
two.
they could quickly change the tone of this match. The box is full. The ball is sent in. And it's going to be cleared out by Beeman United on a counter. Michael Jones trying to get around Ottman. A little bit of a shoulder push. No foul is going to be committed. And that ball is into the back of the net. And that
What a
is
counterattack.
the third goal.
What a counterattack.
Surprised that didn't get a little bit. There could have been a foul committed there on Ottman, because that was a
have to see
very
it again.
shoulder-to-shoulder. Let's see if we can take another look real quick at that. He's able to push past him, slides it over and into the back of the net. And the celebration is on for Beeman United. That could very well be.
Yeah, I think it's safe to put the label on the trophy at this point for Beeman.
Indeed. 3-0. Beeman
performance.
United
Yeah.
over Lakeland United FC. And after this match, there will be trophy handed out to the winners.
Yeah. Just pointing out it's going to be a consolation goal.
That was just a beautiful counter attack there on
It
that
really
goal.
was. Yeah.
They're able to, and it comes off of a corner from Lakeland. And
Yeah,
they
that-
just,
I mean, that's the danger for Lakeland. I mean, they have to get forward, and which can leave them open in the back, and that's what happened. Oop.
apologies there. That's okay. Lakeland United with possession. Like we said, there's going to be 7 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, it's going to get a foul. Three 0 to Beaman. Played maybe half of the stoppage time. Yeah, I think now we're kind of talking consolation goal for Lakeland if they can get it something.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to be able to head. I mean, both teams are going to have, like we said before the match, you know, these teams have got a long ride home here from Evans, Georgia, and this is something that these Lakeland players are going to have to think about all the way home. Is just shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Indeed.
And this will give Coach Salgado some thinking to do for the fall season. He's had a tremendous opportunity to get this far and really showcase the talent of his team.
Yeah, these are all showcase players for Lakeland, and they're only going to get better. It's just Beeman's a bridge too far.
Beeman able to hold off that attack. And that's one thing that you have to elect is Beeman. Yes, they've scored a ton of goals this season, but they're also just doing an amazing job defending. They really, whoever is going to take them on in the Final Four, they're going to have a tough time taking on this Beeman United FC. They have firmly made their presence known in the national level of UPSL Premier Division.
Yes, they have, Larry, and it's impressive to see them play. I haven't had an opportunity to see them play live until today, and I got to say, it's got to be one of the favorites for the title. But we'll see what happens with Chicago Nation. Oops. Sorry about that, Phillips.
We're here coming into the 96th minute. We should have just about 2 minutes left of this match, depending on what the center ref elects to do, Joe Tompkins. The center ref has called a perfect match so far.
Yeah, it really has.
Both teams have presented themselves very professionally. No unnecessary fouls or egregiousness. It's been a great match to watch and to call. Beeman back in control. Work it out of the defense. Ball's over to Poku. Elects to just flick it back to the defender. Send it forward. Just send the ball into open spaces. Let that time clock tick away. Make these Lakeland players run around. Poku just having his way through the system.
At least Poku's through. Almost through.
That ball goes out, and that's going to be a throw for Beeman United FC.
I think they're going to be close to the final whistle here soon.
And there is the final whistle. With that being said, your winners of the Southeast Conference, Beeman United FC, with the win here over Lakeland United FC, 3-0. Andre, just get your thoughts on this match.
Yeah, I mean, it's, when you look at the match coming into the game, it's not surprising to see this. Beeman is a team that scores a lot of goals. Lakeland was going to have to really play a good defensive game to have any shot at advancing, and that just didn't happen for them. And so, not surprising, Beeman have gone on to advance to the Final Four in Columbus, Ohio.
And this is we're going to be here for just a few more moments as the trophy is going to be presented to Beeman United FC here in just a few moments.
Yep.
So we're going to step away for just a minute, and then we will present you the celebration for Beeman United with the victory today over Lakeland United FC. Again, hats off here to Beeman United FC for this victory over Lakeland United FC in the Southeast Conference. They will represent the Southeast Conference in the Final Four in Columbus, Ohio. The other matches that are going on right now in the West region, Davis Legacy is taking on Orange County FC. That match is just see if I can give you exactly when it is in the match. Early stages is only in the 11th minute, but Orange County FC is already up 1-0 over Davis Legacy. So once we are done with the presentation here for Beeman United FC, head over to the other match on the UPSL YouTube channel. And then after that, later on in the evening, for the Central region, UDA Soccer will take on Dodge City Toros FC. And then tomorrow, for the East region, Chicago Nation FC will take on Queensboro FC2. Chicago Nation FC, the only team that was in the Final Four last season. The Beeman United players receiving their individual medals for this victory. Fantastic season for them. Cannot say enough. Like we said, they came into this match 8-1-1 in the regular season, and then two regular division regular conference wins against Deportivo M. Jalisco and Iturbide to make it into the national playoffs, and they were able to defeat Indy Gladiators, Georgia FC, and now Lakeland United FC. Whoever they're going to take on in the national tournament is going to have to put in a hard 90 minutes to be able to get past this Beeman United attack. As the trophy is being presented by Andre Bomar. And there you are, the winners of the Southeast Conference, Beeman United FC. And that will conclude this match for the Southeast Conference. For Andre Bomar, this is Larry Weaver from Atlanta Soccer Media Group. We say thank you for watching, and watch next time on UPSL YouTube.
I think you have them. So what I'll do? I don't, but I don't have one to play.
Thank you for watching the Atlantic Soccer Media Group's coverage of UPSL Soccer.